Out of Bounds is brought to you by the GMC Sierra Truck at Fowler Buick GMC in Brandon. Visit FowlerBuickGMC.com. Pick out your GMC Sierra Truck or GMC Yukon this week. We welcome you in. Hope you're doing well. Our Twitter handle at FoBounds.
Nice.
601-707-3750. Mississippi State with the big upset in Starkville. For the guys who told me that Mullen had lost the team, the number 601-707-3750. You have a legit SEC quarterback and a kid that's only going to get better.
It ain't bragging if you can back it up.
Fitzgerald can play.
That he can.
We said that. We were in South Carolina. And we ripped Mullen and MSU for the two series that they called to start the year, which was some of the biggest garbage I've ever seen in my life, to set Fitz and that offense up to fail, which then in turn you put Williams in and he gets hot. You score a little bit, and then you barfed on yourself in the second half.
Fair to say that play calling right there in those first two series pretty much cost you a bowl game?
Yes.
Therefore costing you a decent season?
Yeah, you tried to throw a seam route to tight end who's not considered, anywhere close to ready as far as catching the football, and Fitz actually put it there, and the guy was never going to catch that pass.
Right.
You ran Brandon Holloway up the middle so many times that you did almost lose your fan base. And your play calling with BYU and Kentucky was all. You didn't get a first down against Kentucky, and you ran all over Texas A&M.
That's for the first down, by the way, not the running.
And Fitzgerald, rushing yards, Jackson 365 yards on A&M.
How many people expected that?
And you didn't run it enough. The 31 pass attempts
too many
were 7 pass attempts too many.
They should have kept.
It's just amazing, coaches. The whole balance thing is the silliest thing I've ever heard.
Play to your strengths.
It's like if you're a home run hitting baseball team and a coach decided to bunt a lot, and I'm talking about over like a bunch of games. You know what I'm saying? Like 6 to 8 games. And he walked out in the press conference. He said, "Well, I feel like we need balance."
Yeah. That's not playing well.
Because even though I've got 5 guys that can hit bombs, our center fielder is really fast. So I felt like the last 6 to 8 games, we need to have balance between swings for gap power or home runs and bunting players around. Or let's take the Warriors. Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve Kerr comes out and says, "You know what? I think we take too many." Even though we're great at three-point shooting, I have instructed my players to drive the lane and try to shoot layups, even if they're contested, and even by the time they get to the rim, not only one guy is on them, but 2 and 3 guys have shifted over defensively. Yep. And even though Steph Curry's 6'2", 3, whatever, I want him to convert more layups against guys that are 6'11" over shooting three-pointers.
Which are high percentage shots.
Let me give you another example. If I've got a pitcher who can throw 98 and a slider or a cutter in the low 90s, that's like me saying, well, we need balance, and I want him to throw 79 to 82 a lot.
That makes sense.
You still threw the ball too much with 31 pass attempts. You will not beat Arkansas, or you will not have you will not put yourself in position to win either Arkansas or Ole Miss if you don't even run the football even more.
You got
and running and throwing the ball on a short field with a kid who's still trying to get better as far as his accuracy setting him up to fail, and that's on you, not him.
I'm assuming you're talking about the end zone passes there which is just dumbfounded.
And you're running it for 7.3 yards a clip.
Wow, you got to keep pounding.
Hold on, 7.3, and if you run 2 plays, that means that's a first down. I got the math down.
Yeah.
There's no reason to throw the ball more than 15 times against Ole Miss.
Well, Matt Wyatt made a great point about how many times they threw the ball. Chris Ralph's, I think it was 2010 when they went to the Gator Bowl. throw the ball 17 times a game, 17 to 20 times a game.
Yeah.
31 times was 7 to 10 times too many. And stop calling pass plays that are even like that Dak Prescott can hit as a redshirt junior and redshirt senior.
If you're going to call him, at least make him a little slants
but just
over the
let
middle.
him throw. I mean, if you
asking
are
for fades.
hell bent on running that many pass plays, give him an opportunity to execute the play.
Don't be throwing fades to the pylon where if it's slightly off, there's a pick.
And the pick that he threw, I mean, you're
pick was
asking
good.
Gabe
that was a good play.
Miles, who's a Conference USA player, who has dropped umpteen balls this year,
Right.
to maybe adjust on a poor pass from Fitzgerald. Now, here's the flip side. How explosive is Fitz? How many more QBs have the speed that Fitz has in
In
college
the SEC,
football?
or the college football period? Yeah, I mean, Trevor,
I don't think he's as fast as
I
Fitz.
don't
He's
know.
fast and athletic.
Jalen Hurts by far. Or
You think
not-
Hurts
he's
is
not
faster
straight line
than? I
fast.
don't think he's straight
He's
line
a smooth
faster.
runner, though.
you don't
Yeah.
think Hurts is faster than Fitzgerald?
I don't.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
All right, I'm going to ask some other people. I think you're totally wrong there.
No, he's faster.
Top end speed
I think so.
and acceleration.
I believe so.
Wow, we're watching. In fact, I think you're watching the way that they run is you're absolutely 100% wrong on that.
He runs so smooth.
Yeah, he's a good runner. He's not
Hold
like
on. I'm not talking about running smooth. I'm asking, does he have the same burst and acceleration as Fitzgerald?
Looking.
Well, you're wrong. You just don't want to admit it. Do we need to go to the phones?
we do have a few calls.
He's going to be Salsa's hard-headed today. 601-707-3750. Who believes that Jalen Hurts has more burst and top-end speed than Fitzgerald?
Yeah, Fitzgerald's clocked.
601-707-3750.
40's clocked at 4.8. Hurts is faster.
I think Trevor Knight's the only one in the ballpark in the SEC.
Yeah, and I think top-end acceleration and Fitzgerald is over Knight too. But he's definitely – I haven't seen Hurts run like that. He's good, and he zigzags around.
What if we put JF3 in this conversation?
He's faster.
Well, he's not a good college QB.
Hurts runs a 4.65.
Now, dude, you're looking at clock stuff from 247 Sports. Now you sound even dumber. All right, I'm going to the phone. I'm going to save you, and I'm going to go to the phones. Who do we? All right, Leon, good morning. What do you have for me?
Hey, good morning, Bo. Great show as usual.
Thank you.
First of all, I'm going to be honest, as a Bulldog fan, proud of my dogs this weekend. I didn't see that coming, although, you're always hopeful for the win. Second of all, I think as a Bulldog nation, that we absolutely could care less who has more top speed between Fitz and Hurts, knowing that we have to go into Tuscaloosa. That's the least of our worries, I promise you. Second, but the thing that I called about is the Egg Bowl game, which I know is down the road, just, a couple of weeks and everything. But I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't see us going bowling, as of a couple of weeks ago. But, this weekend put a little bit of, a spin on things. But to be honest with you, I gave us no chance, going into Alabama. Absolutely gave us no chance with Chad Kelly at quarterback going into Oxford, the last game of the season and everything.
Right.
But my thing is now, because the Arkansas game is always a toss-up. But Kelly was always my X factor in that game. Yeah, they're loaded with receivers and everything, but Ole Miss's defense at times is almost as porous, as ours can be, just to be honest with you. And, yeah, you got those receivers, but you look at some of those throws that Kelly is able to make, to those receivers, to give them a chance to make plays on the ball. Will the backup quarterback or, if they take the red shirt off the pass, will they be able to make those throws? And as you also look at what Kelly did with his feet, and keeping plays alive and, and be able to pick up first down when the protection broke down. I actually boost that game up now to actually even going on the road as a 50-50, coin toss, if the Bulldogs continue to progress and play anything the way we played, on Saturday, that, gives us a chance to actually, win that game. I'm going to hang up and see what you guys think.
I do think that game is now totally different deal. I think most everybody thought Ole Miss would win by 4 or 5 touchdowns, and Freeze could name the score, and he may still. But with Kelly out and Fitzgerald progressing, if he's still healthy when that game is played, then I think you're talking potentially about a totally different ball game in Oxford. So, but let's get through this, these next couple of weeks, see if Ole Miss and Mississippi State can win a game to make this for bowl eligibility, which will be great if one or both are playing for bowl eligibility. Who do we have, Drew? Fletch, good morning. Welcome in.
Morning, fellas.
Hey, man.
How y'all?
Good. What's on your mind?
Hey, I want to say something about Cohen, but first, what do you think's more likely? Ryan Buchanan dresses back out as a knowledgeable backup, or Patterson gets
I think the Ryan Buchanan stuff is silly. I think you play, Shea Patterson's the guy.
Do you have a problem with the way Freeze went about the Buchanan thing? Personally,
kind of put him on the spot.
Yeah,
that's not the way I would have done it.
He's not on your team.
I
would
would have said, and we may have to reach out to Ryan Buchanan, and I hope he hears that, or hears that, or hears this.
Yeah, he should have just said it jokingly and just not
Yeah,
like.
No,
he said he was being dead serious.
I don't think it was the best approach.
It wasn't.
Fletch, what do you think?
But he,
I can't. To me, that's A, you don't do that. B, he's not even one of your players. Why are you doing that?
Yeah,
Leave it alone.
he's gonna pull a Brett Favre.
You need to go what you have on your roster at the time. From what we understand, Buchanan is not even entertaining this. I would not entertain this if I was Ryan Buchanan.
Now you never know. I mean, he may get recruited here over the next few days.
Right.
And but do you want to come out and then not play?
No way, no how.
Let's take a break. Greg Byrne in 15 minutes. Now I'm not buying the Ryan Buchanan deal. I mean, you go with Shea Patterson, but that's my opinion. Live in the Bank Plus studio, the Out of Bounds Show. ESPN 105.9 The Zone is brought to you by the Madison Healthplex and Performance Center. Get into shape and jump in that beautiful facility, and they have everything